All right, everyone, and welcome back in. This is episode number 14 as we continue to follow our Hartford Whalers on their quest, their trek, their journey, so to speak, towards a Stanley Cup championship, okay? We are 2 games into the playoffs, and we are 1-1. We're taking on one of the best teams in the league in the New York Rangers. In our last episode, we saw game number 2, and it was an unfortunate 2-1 loss, but we did play hard. We played very hard, and we had a couple of unfortunate goals where Simo was screened and really put her in a tough position to stop the puck, leading to the 2 goals, obviously, right? So what we're looking for in this one is a little bit better defense, okay? And just her to do what she does between the pipes for the Whalers. So we're gonna go right into this, folks. We're not gonna beat around the bush in this one. All right. So in this game, game number 3, we are at home. We are at the mall, and it's time to defend our home. It's time to defend our home. And we know what we did to the Rangers in the regular season at the mall, okay? And it's time to defend the mall. Kind of like some sci-fi show that I watch. Anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But it's time to defend them all, okay? So, in between the pipes for the Rangers here in game number 3, they will have Igor Shesterkin, all right? In the last game, he looked really good, just giving up that 1 goal to the Whale. In the playoffs so far, he has a .907 save percentage with a 3.22 goals against average. Between the pipes for the Whale, we're going to have Simo. She has 1 win, .933 save percentage, and a 2.00 goals against average. As you can see on the right side, the Whale have been great so far in the playoffs, all right? Even though they've only played 2 games, we're 5th in the league in goals. We're 2nd in goals against. Our power play has been good. I believe we're 1 for 1, maybe 2 for 2 on the power play. And on the penalty kill, we've been killing them. So the defense has been coming up big against the Rangers when they put us on the shorthanded side of things. So excellent job from the team. Connor Burns, of course, leads the Whale with 3 points, and Brandstrom has 2 for the Rangers. So before we jump into this, I just want to do a quick shout out to the Dallas Stars. Excellent job. The real Dallas Stars, meaning. Excellent job making their way into the Western Conference Finals. We're big fans of the Stars. Of course, we want to see them move on. I am the Islander fanatic, and I am a huge Islanders fan, and I'm just looking forward to the draft so we can get our first pick out of the way and hopefully kind of move towards the future with the Islanders. But now that I've been knocked off course, let's get back on course, all right? Again, we're going to do the same thing we did in episode 13. We're going to watch this one as if we are watching it on TV with a live broadcast, and we're going to get to see what the Whalers do here at home, at the mall, in game number 3. All right, welcome into the mall. It is time. It is time. Everyone's excited. Look at all the green out there. All right, we're at center ice, baby. Kelly, Pichek, Burns leading the way on that top line. Let's see what we can get done here in game number 3. Kirkish takes the puck, gives it up to Pichek. Pichek delivers to Kelly, shoots, scores! Oh my Lord, did you see how fast that was? That was amazing. Watch this again. Pichek with the pass, and Kelly just delivers. Oh! Look at it again. Just a nice shot. Shesterkin is stunned. The crowd is going crazy here in Hartford. Kelly just delivers. We haven't seen anything from him in this series yet, and he comes up with the biggest goal so far of the series, starting it. I mean, we're like 40 seconds in. Serge tries to take a shot. There's Pichek. So that was a beautiful pass, by the way. I don't know if you missed that, but Pichek came up with a beautiful pass. Kirkish, Pichek to the net. He can't do anything with it. Gets knocked off the puck. Excellent job there. Burns in the corner. He passes that one away. Miller. Good pass to Trocheck. Trocheck bringing it up. He's going to slow things down, and Moran stops the puck. All right, here we go. Kelly, Pichek, Burns still out on the ice. It's a 1-0 Hartford lead. Burns tries to get it. Pins Miller up against the board. Schneider takes it into the neutral zone. Miller to Panarin. He gets knocked off the puck. Kelly recovers it. Panarin hits him. Here comes Serge. Takes it over. Connor loses it. All right, Schneider bringing it up now. Rangers not exactly moving as fast as they had been in the last game. Kirkish. Go get it, baby. Pichek. Schneider. And Serge. All right. Slow it down, boys. Jimmy will slow it down. Take your time. And he has it taken away. Kaliev. There's Lafreniere. Brazinski takes it over. Lafreniere shoots. And Simo with the stop. Sergio delivering the hits in this one. Okay, here we go now. Jimmy at the dot. He wins the face-off, gives it over to Darren. Darren takes that one off the wall, gives it to Braden. Braden gets knocked on his booty. Go get him, Darren. Darren delivers a little hit. Feeney to Jimmy. Jimmy to Isaac. Back to Braden. Oh, I thought he had it. Good stop by Shesterkin. Jimmy Lamoureux also delivering the hits in this series. Okay. Albie Kubel, who came over in that trade from Buffalo for Mr. Feddo. He's at center. Gives it to Feeney. He shoots, and it goes off. Kubel! Shesterkin covers it up. All right, we got Carrick and Kubel at the dot. Kubel loses that face-off. Brandstrom, Borgen up to Vesey. Vesey, who got us in the last game. Kreider takes it up, tries to take it across the middle. Kubel takes it to the slot. Morgan from the slot. Oh, and he missed. And he gets good job over. Look at Greg Swift just deliver the hits. Feeney on defense knocks it away. Isaac to Albie Kubel. He takes it up, right up the middle. There you go, hold it. Gives it to Feeney. Feeney to the... Oh, and Swift can't make the shot. Good pass from Feeney, though. He's a defender that can actually pass the puck. We know he can do it. That's knocked off. Pichek back out on the ice. Looks like that top line is out there. Paul to Kelly, who scored earlier. Gives it to Feeney. Burns. Covered by Shesterkin. All right, Kelly back into the face-off dot. He'll be taking on Miller. Miller takes that one away. Jones brings it up. Trocheck through the neutral zone, right to the net. Fagan takes it away. Good job. That's Michael Fagan taking it away. Kelly gets just, knocked off the puck at the blue line. He goes back after Ruido. Good job there. Pichek tries to get it, loses it. Got about 7 minutes to go here in the first period. Panarin bringing it up. He gets drilled by Yoki Haru. Excellent job. Fagan doesn't know what to do with the puck, so he dumps it back to Lamprey. Lamprey dumps it in. Good job there. Get a little defensive change. That's what you want to see. Cooley shoots. No, get it. Simo's on the ground, and Fagan comes away with it. He gives it to Blake Sant. Blake Sant to Taven Lamprey to Sant. Tried to sneak it in. Couldn't get it in there. Cooley now bringing it up. Serge goes in, recovers the puck. Gives it to Keller. And he loses it. Kirkish and Simo just covers it up. All right, we see JT Miller. He's got 18 hits so far. That's just in this series. So he's been hitting. He's been laying us out. Jimmy Lamy. I just made that up. Good for you, Mikey. All right, Jimmy bringing it up to Braden. Oh, and that was deflected. Lafreniere, he slowed things down. He's gonna put his stick right between Serge's legs. Here comes the Professor. To Braden. To Jimmy. To Serge. Kirkish with the slap shot into traffic. That wasn't the best shot, but it's all right. He's just trying to make something happen. Shots are 7-5. We got about 2 minutes left to go here in the first. Lafreniere gets just leveled on that one. That was Kirkish beating him up. Braden shoots. My man Braden Walker with the goal. It is 2-0 Hartford. Watch this one again. Beautiful pass play. He holds onto the puck and just puts it right past Shesterkin. We see this one more time. He just puts it right over. The glove actually went through. Beautiful job. Coach is worked up again. Look at him. He's looking pissed. I love it. We love it. All right, baby. Jimmy with his 12th hit of the game. I think he had the assist on that one. Let's see up here on the left corner of the screen. Walker with the goal. How about Jimmy and the Professor with the assist? Excellent job there. We're up 2-0 in this one. They dump it in. Feeney's going to take control of the puck. He gives it up to Darren. Darren skates right by. Here comes Swifty. Shoot it, Swift. Morgan gets sandwiched between two Rangers. Kreider bringing it up. Oh, and his stick broke. Beautiful. 1 second. Love it. All right, folks, here we are in the sea of green. Period number 2. Period 1 saw Hartford get 8 shots on goal. The Rangers had 5. We scored in like 10 seconds on that Kelly goal to open things up. Braden had the goal with about a minute left in the first. P-check to the net. Kelly shoots again. That's knocked away. Good job by Shesterkin. Oh, he got tripped. Did anyone see that? Kelly just got tripped and they didn't call it. Bullshit. All right, Trocheck now bringing up the puck. Gives it to Panarin. He backs off. Gives it to Miller, to the net. Kelly bringing it out. Excellent job defensively by the Whale. Connor and Kelly digging for the puck over there. Up against the boards. There's P-check. He jumps into the mix. Guys always got to be involved. Oh, thank you, Connor Burns. That was a huge hit. Sergio now over to Kelly. He gives it to Connor. Connor up against the wall. Darren decides to hold on to it, gives it to Connor, and stopped by Shesterkin, and he continues to play it. Lafreniere bringing it up. Here come the Rangers. And P-check recovers the puck. He's going to pass. No, he actually holds on to it, gets pinned. There's Paul in the corner. And the Professor now bringing it up. Tried to hold on to it, and Borgen just takes it right away. P-check and the Professor against the boards. The Professor to Jimmy, and he ended up on a knee. Tough hit. Brodzinski. Lafreniere. Shoots. Stopped by Simo. Big pad save there. Up against the boards now, and the Whalers working for it. Good job by the Professor. One of the hardest working dudes in the biz. Love it. P-check up against the boards with Paul. P-check comes away with it. Here we go. Jimmy tries to shoot, has it knocked away. The Professor can't get to it. Carrick now for the Rangers, bringing it up. Brings it across the blue line. Holds on to it and gets absolutely leveled by Gavin. And he gives it to Kubel. Kubel. And here comes Greg. Up the middle and oh. All right. Gotta love the effort, though. We are playing with some passion here at the mall. Kirkish loses that one. Albie Kubel to Swift. Swifty slides it up against the boards. Slows things down just a little bit. 10 minutes to go, second period. Not a whole lot in shots here. Sergio to Kubel. He gets dropped by his own man. Swift was trying to get off the ice and took him down. Verkainen Moran stops that one. I couldn't pronounce his name. Okay, you see Burns now jumping up and hits. He had like 3 in that last series. Excellent job. All right, Keller is at the dot. Fourth line, baby. How about that? Good stop by Simo. And Killer is out there on the ice. All right, Killer goes back to the center dot. He's going to try to win a face-off here. Let's do it, Killer. And he wins one. Good for you, baby. Fagan brings it up to Sant. Sant dumps it into the zone. He chases after Jones, and he's going to get the puck. No, maybe not. Okay. Shesterkin with the stop there. Good job. All right, Jokiharju with the shot. Stopped by Shesterkin. All right, phone's blowing up. Killer Keller to the dot, baby. Here we go. Sant out there with him. Jokiharju out there with him. Looks like Taven as well. Schneider passes this one behind his back to Miller. Here comes Miller. And he knocked. Good job. Stopped by Simo. That's Fagan with that little block. All right, baby. Kubel, Swift, and Morgan out there on the ice. Our third line. Kubel wins that one. Jokiharju to Kubel. Up there to Swift. Swift's going to take it. He's going to take it in, and he has it knocked away. All right, let's go. Miller bringing the puck up. Mike Fagan to Morgan. Fagan recovers it. Tries to give it back across to Swift. He gives it to Obi Kubel. He's going to bring it up. Right through. Oh, and Isaac takes the shot. All right, that was a great stop by Shesterkin. Excellent stop. I don't know if you guys are noticing here, but these little, the stat lines, a lot of hits in this series. Schneider to Miller. These two teams are not big fans of each other. That's definite. Trocheck bringing it up. He goes right past Kirkish. What are you doing? Good stop, Simo. And it goes up over the net. Kirkish kind of skated backwards and then just skated right past him. It was crazy. All right, the Rangers try to shoot. That one's offline. Sergio gives it to Pichek. Pichek gives it to Sergio. Nice little move. Kirkish can't hold on to the puck. Nice little move. And, oh, good job by Simo. There we go. Good job. All right, there we go. There's the hits again. Pichek adds 2 more to his tally. Very physical Whalers team here in this series for sure. Jimmy to the dot. He's going to take this one away. Good job. Kirkish tries to hold on. Gives it right to Kaliev, who shoots. Brzezinski shoots. Simo with the stop. Good job. Gavin Kirkish, he's got 12 hits in this series as well. I kind of sound like a middle school teacher. I'm like, good job, great job, excellent job. Jimmy back to the dot. Here we go. Borgen gets leveled by Braden. Wow, Braden with the big hit. He's like, I'll take a goal and like 15 hits in this game. Excellent job there. And Darren I think this dude he went back to like net last week after that hit. Braden to Jimmy. Who wants to see Jimmy score? I do. I want to see Jimmy get a goal. Panarin. And Paul tries to stop it. Almost lost control. 2 seconds. 1. That'll do it. All right, folks, here we go. Third period from the mall. Let's defend the mall, baby. Defend the mall. Do it. Burns out there. Kelly out there. Pichek. Burns takes that one away. Miller gets it right. He takes it to the slot. Shoots. Simo with the stop. Gives it to Connor, who gives it to Kelly. Got Kelly and Pichek. Right across to Pichek. Pichek to Kirkish. Slap shot. Kelly brings it around. P-check. Oh. Thought we were going to see a wraparound. Don't know if you saw Kelly kind of coming around the backside of the net. I thought he was going to put that one in. All right, here's Kelly now back to the face-off dot again. He gets this one, gives it to Kirkish. Kirkish tried to pass it across to Serge. Sergio was sleeping on that one. Come on, Serge. You got to look better here. All right. We're going to need you next year for sure. You got to play better. Kelly gets it back, shoots it. Good stop by Shesterkin.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck.
All right, here we go. Jimmy to the dot. Jimmy to the dot. Wins that one. Gives it to Paul, who gives it back to Jimmy. He gets knocked off the puck. And then he just took the guy on the... He just leveled him. I can't even speak about it. Great job by Jimmy. All right, back to Braden, who takes it to the goal. Look, oh, it hit the pipe from the Professor. The Professor just hits the pipe. All right, Miller bringing it up, doesn't know what to do with it. Feeney knocks him on his ass. Great job by Feeney. To Jimmy. To Jacob. He shoots and it's stopped. Anybody noticing how many shots a game the Professor takes? He absolutely loves shooting the puck. He loves shooting the puck. All right, Jimmy tries to win that faceoff. Can't come up with it. Rangers bringing it up. Feeney knocks it away. Feeney's playing a heck of a game defensively. He's playing a great game. That's knocked down. Simo with the stop and it covers it up. Great job. I am trying my hardest not to say anything because I don't want to jinx anything. Jimmy out there with Braden and the Professor. And you know what? That is definitely the line. They have been playing some hockey here tonight. Of course, Kelly scored the first goal of the game. He had that fantastic goal with about, 10 seconds in. Simo with a big stop there. Great job. Yeah, we saw Kelly get that first goal, like I was saying. And then we saw Braden get that goal at the end of the first period with not much going. But that line has been very active, moving the puck around. They've been very physical. Braden especially he's been laying people out the whole game. All right, Paul goes after it defensively. Simo with the stop. And Mike Feeney has been playing a great defensive game. So has Darren. That second line defense has been great. Good stop there. Oh, and P-check. Look at the block. Just giving up the body. Kelly and Burns to the net. Oh, and Kelly tried to give him the puck back. And it didn't quite work out the way he wanted to. P-check taking him up against the board. Burns recovers. Kick it out. There you go. Give it a P-check around the net. No, he gives it. And Serge hits the pipe. Oh, man. All right, Panarin. They're giving me a heart attack in there. There's P-check. Every time we get down into our zone, our offensive zone. Oh, good shot by Connor. Connor to P-check. He tries to take it behind the net. I think we got to get a little line change here. Kelly, Kirkish, Serge, Kelly. They just let him right into the net. He went right into the slot. 8 minutes to go in this one. Panarin to the net. Simo stops it. Kirkish. Oh, good glove save by Simo. All right, baby, let's keep playing like this. Jimmy, Braden, the Professor, the most exciting line so far tonight, and we want to see something out of them. I want Jimmy to score a goal. Jimmy, let's get a goal, baby. All right, here we go. That puck just went right past everybody. Brandstrom shoots. Had a goal in the last game. Brandstrom scored in game 2. Brandstrom to Cooley. Cooley to Borgen. Borgen shoots. Good defense. Here comes the Professor. Just get it out of there, baby. Get it out of there. Jimmy with the puck. Bringing it to the net. Oh, and he gets knocked off the puck. Braden to Paul. Paul to Walker. Not Paul, Walker. Jimmy to the Professor. Feeney shoots and hits the post again. Feeney to Walker. He's got him all over the place. Can't get the puck in the net. 3:59 to go. They knock him off. Here comes Braden to Morgan. Morgan is out there now. He's going to hold on to the puck. Eating up some time. 3:24 to go. Shots are 23-20 in favor of the Whale. Here comes Kirkish now. Gives it to Isaac. To Swift. He shoots. And glove safe. Shesterkin. All right, folks. The hits just keep mounting up for the Whalers. Adding them up as we go. Kubel to the dot. Albie Kubel. Swift and Morgan are out there. 2:40 to go in this one. Can we hold on to a 2-0 lead? 24 shots for the Whalers. 20 for the Rangers. Excellent defensive performance so far. Between the legs pass. And Kubel is in the open. Score! Come on! Oh, and it stopped. Excellent job from the Rangers. Netminder. All right, so Albie Kubel to the dot. Swift and Morgan are out there. Puck drops. Jones. And the Rangers got to bring it up quick, but they're not going to get it out of the zone. Excellent job there by Kubel. Albie Kubel, I'm sorry. Keep forgetting to say his whole name. Surge. And the Rangers are empty net. Let's get Jimmy on the ice. Let's get Jimmy on the ice. No, we got Kelly, Pichek, and Burns. I want to see Jimmy get a goal. Kelly wins the faceoff, gives it to Serge. Sergio gets absolutely just taken down. Kelly recovers. He's going to take it against the wall. He gives it to Pichek. Goal! That was sick, man. Did you see that? That was great. Pichek on the pass from Kelly from the blue line just slides it down. Empty netter. We'll take it. Watch it again. He just catches it. He gets it at the blue line and just goes, yeah, I'll take it. How about Pichek? That's his 4th point of the playoffs. So it's 3-0. 42 seconds left to go. I think this one is done. Kelly wins the faceoff. Gives it to Sergio now. Connor's going to hold it back here. And this is about the most controlled I've seen the puck from the Whalers. It's like we get a lead. All right, we're up 3-0. Now we'll control the puck instead of trying to just shoot every time we get it. Kelly has it knocked away. Schneider. Oh, no, there goes the shutout. Oh, she got complacent, thought this game was over, and Trocheck takes advantage and puts one right past her. Watch this one again. He just takes it right to the slot. Good pass. And boom, holds it for a second, flips it right past her. So we thought we were going to see the first shutout in team playoff history, and that doesn't happen here with 21 seconds to go. Now they have an empty net. Can we get another goal? Is Jimmy out there? Get Jimmy a goal! Not going to happen. 8 seconds to go. The Rangers shoot. Pichek has the puck, loses it. Carrick goes off the backboard. Vesey. Oh, that's going to do it. All right, so we get the win in Game 3. Excellent job from the team here. Simo played really well, except for that last 21 seconds where she gave up the goal. But good performance. And they're going to go out there and they're going to salute the crowd here in Hartford. Crashing them boards. There's a salute. Thank you, everybody. Here's a look at a few of our key plays. Sergio, of course, lost that puck. That was great. The professor with the big hit. Nice little pass. Oh, why do they show that shot? Here's the shot we want to see. Braden. All right, everyone. So what a game from the Hartford Whalers here in game number 3 on their home ice, defending the home ice, getting a 3-1 win, giving up that one goal with 21 seconds left in the game. Here we thought we had our first shutout in team playoff history, but it is what it is, right? Big kudos to everybody. Great performance in this one. Kelly for scoring in the first, I don't even remember what, 15 seconds. Braden had that goal, and of course, Pichek with that great empty netter there to finish things off in the third period. We take a look at our 3 stars of the game, and yeah, this makes total sense to me, all right? How about Simo holding it down between the pipes, giving up just that one goal, and again, she was kind of screened, but they did kind of let their guard down there towards the end of the game. Simo does get the goal. I'm sorry, get the win. Pichek had a goal and an assist. Actually, I thought he had 2 assists in this one, but it's a goal and an assist and 3 big hits, so good job from him. And how about Mike Kelly? Really stepping up the game here at home in front of the home fans. The Connecticut boy has a goal, an assist, and 6 hits in this one. So excellent job as we move into game number 4. All right, folks. So that was an excellent game. You could see we are up 2-1 in the series right down here in the Metro Division. In the other series here, we've got Washington and Columbus. They are tied 1-1. On the other side of the bracket, you've got Carolina and Florida. Carolina is up 2-1. Tampa Bay and Boston are still tied. If you care about the West, you look up top there. We've got Winnipeg and Dallas are 1-1. Colorado and Seattle are 2-1. Edmonton leads Vegas 2-0 in that series. And Minnesota holds a 2-1 series lead over the Vancouver Canucks. So lots going on, lots of exciting stuff happening right here in the NHL playoffs. All right, everyone. So that's going to do it for episode number 14. Once again, a huge win for the Whale at home against the Rangers in Game 3. We go on to take the series lead of 2-1, getting ready to make our way into game number 4 at home. This is going to be huge. If we can get a win in Game 4 at home, that's going to put us up 3-1. And you're saying, yeah, Mike, obviously that's great. But the main thing is we're still going to have at least one more game at home. So even if we were to leave here, go back to New York with the 3-1 series lead, lose 2 games, we have to come home lose 1 game, we have to come home for at least one more shot at home. And we play very good on our home ice. So hopefully we can get that next win against the Rangers. Seeing as how things have gone against them during the season, it's been a you win 1, I win 1 kind of series. So hopefully we can come away with a win. Big shout out to my boy Braden for coming up with that big goal in that game. All right, his was a little bit tougher than mine. I only had to wait 8 seconds to get mine. And of course, Pichek for that great empty netter goal. I do still want to see Jimmy get a goal, and I know I've said that a bunch of times, but I'm really looking forward to it. The guy is so active on the ice with his line. They're moving that puck around all the time. Him and Jacob, and if you've got Pichek out there with him or Connor, that's constantly moving around, and it's been fun to watch that here. And of course, Simo doing a great job between the pipes. The couple of goals that she's given up have been kind of lucky goals, and usually right towards the end of the games. So again, with all that being said, folks, make sure to join us for episode number 15 as we make our way back home or back to the mall for game number 4, and hopefully we can come away with a win. If you have time after you watch this and you want to take a look at some baseball, we've got our boy Chad the Tank over on our other playlist going on right now. We are going to be mixing things up, okay? If you're joining us from outside, if you're just jumping into this whole Hartford Whalers experience here on the channel, welcome. We welcome you in. And I'm looking for new ideas. I've been throwing around some stuff. I got some ideas as to what I want to do. Most of them having to do with baseball and how I can, use some old names from the past, mainly buddies of mine, friends of mine, build ourselves a team. I've got some great ideas how I want to do it. It's gonna take some time with me on the editing side because a lot of it's been some basic stuff I've been doing, obviously, if you've watched these videos. But I'm really excited about trying to do it, and I'm looking for some ideas. All right? And a big part of that is getting some thoughts and comments from the crowd, from everybody out there. And I haven't seen too many of those. So like I said at the end of the last episode, it's almost like I must be doing shit perfectly, which I know I'm not. But I'd love to see some comments. Tell me what you think of what's going on now, or maybe even say, hey, Mike, let's do this. Can you try this? And I'm all over it. I am all ears, as I like to say. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and thank everybody for joining us. And I'll catch you next time in episode 15 right here in the cave.